Welcome back to my channel. I'm John, CIO and founder of VSHR Group. You are a professional and you are making a change in your career, right? You have seen there is some challenge you coming into it or your career due to 2021, COVID 2019, or you have some particular recessions you have faced in your career, or something happened you figured out that is not really something we're looking for. You are considering for making change. Congratulations, because this video I'm going to give you 5 things exactly what you need to do so that can make sure that you make a successful transition to a new career and become successful and find out what you're really looking for. You want that, right? So what are you waiting for? Let's get started.
After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah. Sure. Make it happen. Thank you. So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give a big hand to them?
So tip number 1 is a creativity. As you wanted to make a career shift to a new industry or new type of roles, or you gotta think about what kind of creative value you can bring to that industry. What is your topmost creative power? Let's say you can create this thing or that thing, or you can create like an example, if you're a software engineer, you can create software. Let's say if you're an HR professional, you have a digital HR capability. So what kind of creative things you can bring on? Or if you're an HR, you're an OD department, organizational development, what can you do? Or let's say if you are a procurement person, what kind of innovative, creative thing do you are in a process expert in terms of procurement, so it can reduce the cost and reduce on the time and resources and so on. So that's why you got to think about what is the creativity you can bring. And the second type of thing you also need to think or consider about creativity is about when you are moving to a new industry, can you really move to creative industry which is more creative than what you used to? Some of the industries which are less creative, like an example, if you're in procurement right now, these jobs are quite less creative, opportunity are quite fixed, or if you're in finance, planning, but you can move to investment and so on, but you can find other industry which can be more creative. So think about all those 2 things. 1, what creativity you can bring to the industry, and secondly, if you're moving to another industry, how creative you can be into that industry. So that is the tip number 1. Number 2, control. If you're moving to the new industry, what kind of control you will have? Because as you are making a change in a career, moving to a new industry, you will have risk. So it's very important that you need to manage that risk. To manage the risk, you gotta do 3 things into it: when, where, and what. So when you're gonna making the shift, so you can prepare. So when you're changing the job, can you have still being employed, or are you out of jobs? Do you have any side income right now? Or even you're moving to making the transition, what is the particular time you can do? And how long do you really need to get a new offer letter? That thing. Where? Which particular industry and particular job role you're moving into it, you need to decide. And then if you think about what is the mapping of your present skill set and that future skill set, what is the gap between them? You can take different kind of programs. You can take an online program, you can take any educational learning program in your area about if it's a leadership or if it's a technical skill, you can get a mentor. There's so many other things you can do. You can build that management into it. And the third thing is about, this is the success booster card time. So question of the day, what is your key takeaway of this video so far? Go ahead and comment below the answer. We'll love to see what is the key takeaway. Science said that when you take up a key takeaway and note it down somewhere, you had a 35% chance to be actually doing it in your life to make it value out of it, which is amazing, right? But hang on, 35% is not enough. You need more, and this is the way I'm going to tell you how you can really make it happen. When you make a set of action, a plan that goes to from 35 to 91%, you can really make it happen in your life. So here we go. So from the key takeaway, what is the key action plan you're going to take, which is you learn from the video to your life, make a plan and commit it in publicly and commit into it. And that's what's going to make sure that you got 91% read that is going to really happen to you. Will be able to make it happen and become successfully achieve your goal. And here's the last possible hack. When you announce something, a plan publicly, your 91% goes to 94% to really make it happen in the real life. So go ahead and comment below your plan in the video sections. We would love to see your plan, and we are 100% reply every comments in our channel. So we're going to see your plan, we're going to comment it, we're going to give you a feedback, and we're going to consult you to help you to make your plan to a reality. And that can go to up to 100% reality happens to your life. And that's how you get your action, key takeaway to action plan to success to your life. And you know what? We're also sitting down here to help you and celebrate your success with you. So what are you waiting for? Let's go back to the video, finish it, and we're looking forward to see your action plan. And let's make it happen to your life, because you can do that, right? All the best. Don't forget to make your plan, okay? Don't forget to make your plan. See you soon. What exactly you're looking for and where? Number 4, you need to give up one thing. Move up from your passion mindset to craftsman mindset. So when you are really passionate about something, you love doing that one. That's been amazing. You feel great. You feel happy. So when you come with that kind of passion mindset, what you're really looking for is this. You always think about what you can get from it. You always think about what the company will do it for you. What the industry will bring it for you. What the job will bring it to you. What the people will bring it to you in that particular company. So that's what's pretty much is actually losing game, because you are expecting other to bring to you, even you're bringing anything to them. So that's the why you need to change your mindset to craftsman mindset. So think about, okay, when I move into a new industry, this is the job site I'm going to take. What I'm going to do into that job. This particular job I'm going to do, how can I do it better? How we can improve my jobs? What are the things I need to learn? What are the skills that do I need to get? What are the learning program do I need? What kind of other support I can get? This kinds of company, what kind of other mentors I can get, so I can craft myself, my package of my skill set. I can position in the company and become really successful, and I can keep becoming a better craftsman of myself and keep making a better version of my skill set and packaging, so I can always be relevant in the industry and become highly successful and become an expert on that industry. So that's why you need to change your mindset from passion mindset to craftsman mindset, and that will really help you. Number 4, taking challenging projects. This is going to be one of the crucial things. So this is the thing, when you make a shift to a new industry, you can move into the new industry. There are different strategies here. Number 1, you can move in first 1 or 2 months. You can join a stable job, stable projects you can work on, and to learn about the industry. And then as soon as you get settled down, you understand the new industry, the company product, very first thing you're going to do, start taking challenging projects. And that will really help you to boost yourself, your skill set. You will be like in a hyperactive mood, and you'll be putting more effort, putting more work into it. And basically you join challenging projects. So the other people who are also working with you in the challenging project, they are also very highly specialized and skillful, and also very dedicated as well too. So looking at that one and working and spending time with them will really make you, get you that skill set and mindset, what you really need, which you missed in your previous industry. And that's probably one of the reasons you made a shift of this industry, the lacking which you missed in your job. And this job can bring you that extra push in your daily, so that can make you really successful moving forward in this new industry. But there's that one tip is about, you can take first 6 months, get past your probation period, and then you can start take on, so to establish, and that will help you to become and safer, reducing the cost of fail your probation period, and then you become an expert in the investment. The second tip is this one, that you can join into some kind of adventurous and challenging project companies. Like there's a lot of startup companies doing a lot of innovative projects. They want to change, they have a big mission, big vision, and they want to do a great change. So you can target the startup companies and you can join directly, and you can take on the challenging project too. And as they're challenging project, a lot of people are being quite afraid and lay back, and they don't want to move on such kind of challenging projects. So it will be easier for you to even move into that projects, the startups, and then you can boot camp yourself to build that skill set in an amazing speed, and by learning from other people who are also working on that project too, because they're also good, committed, and highly dedicated as well, and highly skillful with you as well. So So who you become, it's very much who you work with. So that environment is like in a boot camp environment is going to give it to you. Number 5, daily routine to practice a skill. That is really crucial. Let's say about you want to be better in guitar, right? So when you become a guitar or even piano, you have to practice this every day. You have to practice about it every day. You have to try to play it for every day, or you have to play your piano every day. And that little bit of practicing of every day will make you better. And after months, a year later, you'll be able to play it quite well. So the new skill set you're really focused about, new industry you just moved on, new job you're moving on, think about what is the most special skill set you have into that job. Mark down 1 to 10 and take out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you start practicing with them in your job every day, inside your job time and outside your job time too. Like an example, you just moved into a job, it's about sales manager, you've never been in sales. So think about what's the top 10 skills you need to become successful. Number 1, lead generation. Number 2 is about closing deals and probably meetings, presentations, sales meetings. Probably these are the top 3, or you can list down top 10. And these are the top 3 you need. And you start practicing in your job, of course, and then you do it outside your job every day. You can practice a role play with your friends, with your partner, with your lover, and then and ask them feedback and try to sell those things. I mean, a small thing, like an example, you can have probably in a home, you have a lot of things is not you never use the used clothes. You can put it on in a projects outside of work and try to sell them out and see how you sell them, what kind of objection you get, what is the price objection you get. And then that will help you to practice those things to really make the transaction keep going. So these are my 5 tips for you if you're considering for your career change to a new industry and new role that will really help you forward. So if you have any more questions about this one, go ahead and comment below. I'll love to give you more advice as well to answer your questions. If you're over there and you're also considering and you already made some change and you're facing some great challenges in the new role, go ahead and comment below. Love to give you an advice as well too. And here we go. Your career is in your hand. How you build it is completely depends on you. And now you got my video, you got my 5 tips. Go ahead and use it, and let's go ahead to our career, to our only one destination, which is called success. And I want to give you a thumbs up. All the best.